So let's talk about rhythm. Here is Merriam-Webster's first definition of rhythm: an ordered recurrent alternation of strong and weak elements in the flow of sound and silence in speech. And the last definition: the effect created by the elements in a play, movie, or novel that relate to the temporal development of the action. So what does that mean to you as a director? How can you use rhythm to propel the action of your story forward? How do you create rhythm? How do you manipulate it? I'll try to answer by giving you what I'm calling 6 rhythm generators that a director can use. You can use one or some or all at any given time in the play. But like everything else, it has to be appropriate for the moment and for the story as a whole. And it has to be intentional on your part. Otherwise, you won't have a rhythm, you'll have a mess. Here are my 6 rhythm generators: emotional rhythm, sound rhythm, speech rhythm, movement rhythm, character rhythm, plot rhythm. Now let's look at them one at a time. First up, emotional rhythm. We can experience emotion as having a tempo, a beat that's fast or slow or somewhere in between. For example, see if this seems right. Sad equals slow. Alarmed equals fast. Pensive equals slow. Calm equals slow to moderate. Ecstatic equals fast. Thrilled equals moderate to fast. Fury equals fast, or does it? What about when you feel passionate or angry? Are they fast or slow? Well, it depends on the given circumstances of the moment. As with pretty much everything you'll be doing in this class, context matters. But it's safe to say that emotion does create the sensation of a tempo, a perception of a beat with a speed. The difference between tempo and rhythm is that tempo is a measure of speed and rhythm is a measure of time. So you can create a rhythm by alternating a fast tempo with a slow one in a pattern as illustrated in this drum beat. Now let's talk about the next rhythm generator: sound. This one should be fairly straightforward. The drum beat is, after all, the most familiar kind of rhythm we know, and it's comprised of sound and silence. Sound and silence is one of the easiest ways to create a sense of rhythm in a play. This can be done using dialogue where there is the use of speaking mixed with well-placed pauses or even long silences. It can be done by using movement, such as the sound of someone walking or stomping, or someone clanging dishes or hitting something, etc. Music, of course, can be used to create rhythm in any scene. A combination of sound and silence can be used to create rhythm. The thing to keep in mind is that it should always serve to tell the story. Never create rhythm solely for the sake of having a rhythm. The next rhythm generator is speech rhythm. This one is tied very closely to sound rhythm, and it could be argued that it is the same thing. But I choose to create it as a separate category because I want to highlight the effect of speech tempo specifically. It should be noted that some characters have a habit of speaking very quickly, and some have a habit of speaking slowly, just like real people do. The varying tempos of the characters taken together can create a nice rhythm if you pay attention and if your actors are encouraged to make specific character choices like that. Next, we have movement rhythm. Again, this is somewhat covered in sound rhythm, but I want to also single it out for special attention because movement can create rhythm without making a sound. It can be anything from the fidgeting of a foot or finger to a whole body shaking. It can even be a spontaneous dance without sound. Character rhythm is a bit harder to define. It's something we pick up on without ever really talking about it. It's the sense that someone has an overall personal rhythm that they walk with, move with, talk with, think with, feel with. Some people are fast, some slow, some in between. You know it when you see it. And this is another part of character development that should be explored with your actors. The final rhythm is plot rhythm. This is not the overall rhythm that you apply to the script. This is the rhythm that exists prior to your interaction with it. This is the rhythm that was created by the playwright. This is the rhythm of the story. Every plot, from its inciting incident through its many complications, reversals, discoveries, to its climax and then falling action, has a built-in rhythm. Your job as a director is to discover that rhythm through careful analysis and then to support that rhythm by creating your rhythms, which will act in concert with that of the entire play. Rhythm is crucial. Without it, the audiences lose track of what is happening and they will lose interest in seeing what happens next. You need the ebb and flow of all these rhythms to help you tell the story, to help you develop the action, and to help audiences appreciate the work you've done.